Hi, this is Thesia of Ellis Family Farms, and yesterday the wind just howled and I couldn't bring myself to doing work outside, but that's okay because it was Monday and that's the day that I strip and make beds and do all kinds of stuff inside anyway. And because I'm trying to replenish my broth that I lost over that big deep freeze I put up, I have been cooking some broth over the weekend. I don't know, broth stock, I get them mixed up, but one way or another, it's poultry and it's poultry juice. And I canned up a bunch of that yesterday too and just let the wind howl. But there's still some wind, but I'm hoping that I can put my seedlings out and let them do some stuff outside, and because they need wind to stay strong. So I'm going to try to do that this morning and take care of plants, and hopefully, I'm going to do some watering this morning too for all the stuff that we planted the other day. So we can do some of that, and maybe my plants won't blow away. We'll find out. These poor things are really ready to be done. I'm hoping I can get those in today, and I've got more peas that need to be at least potted up, but maybe I can even get those into the ground. And yes, those are some sort of tomato. I've got to get those transplanted and stuff too. There's so much to do. And that one blackberry that I dug up 2 or 3 weeks ago, it's actually, where are you? Right there. It's starting to sprout, and that's good because I think I lost 2 or 3 or more last summer, so that's cool. I'm really hoping that I'm blocking the wind a little bit. But these are the strawberries that we planted. Now this one was here already. Is it that one? No, this one was here already. And this one was here already, and it actually lived well enough to actually try to split. So we just left it. But the other 5 is what I transplanted on Saturday. And I'm hoping you can tell they don't thrive here, but they do, but they surviving, so that's good. And I guess Beethoven's came all the way from, I can tell she's been hanging out with the cattle. He has. I did a little weeding in this bed the other day too, and some of these are hard to see. There's one there. There's a bigger one there. No, not real big. But I've got some asparagus coming up in this bed. It's looking pretty good. It looks like this is still pretty little, but I think this is one of my more recent beds, so it probably is coming up pretty little. But I'll trim them back and get ready for some more. And this bed definitely needs to be weeded out, but if you look right there, there's one that's trying to come up too. So, looks like asparagus season will be starting soon. That's exciting. Well, the wind has changed direction, so it's getting cool again. We're actually under a freeze warning for tomorrow night. And so, I don't know. I still think the peas will be okay if I can get them out there. I was out there working on hoeing for a little bit, and then I realized I've been forgetting to put down my coffee grounds. So I did put a whole string of coffee grounds down now, and I wasn't on camera when I did that. And I've been out chasing my dog, because apparently when I work in that area, the chickens think I should be feeding them, and they come running, and then Beethoven comes running, and a stupid chicken gets out, and Beethoven starts chasing the chicken. So even on days I don't go to the gym, I get some exercise. Be good. Yep, looks like I'm going to be moving these guys out to there very, very soon. I'm hoping these peas survive them. I don't think they can reach them right now, but I got two or three of those peas are getting pretty big. And if the wind wasn't from out of the north, they'd be leaning more toward the fence instead of toward the barn. But at least they're in the ground. And that ground is harder than I expected, but I don't know why, because this is reclaimed coal pits and I'm still working on fixing the soil. But at least I got something done. Well, at least I got some peas in the ground and got most of that ground taken care of. It was kind of hard, and I kind of hate that because it's been worked over a little bit, but you know, like I said before, it's reclaimed coal pits and I'm starting all over from scratch. And even though it's been a few years, I'm doing all of this without actually having inputs to be able to put in there. I can't just go down and buy a bag of compost, and I can't, you know, we just don't have the money for it. And and you know what? They didn't have stuff like that back in the day anyway, so I just got to learn to live with it. So hopefully the chickens will leave the peas alone, and I'll get them moved here in the next day or two. So at least I got something done, and besides chasing dogs off of chickens. But it's been a good day. It did get chilly. It's kind of cloudy now. It looks like I still might be able to get a good, ooh, I don't know if I can catch this or not. Let me see if I can show this to you. I really hope that shows up. It's kind of a ring in the sky. See. Yeah, isn't that cool looking? I don't think that is nearly as cool looking on this film as it is in real life, but it's still cool looking. I digress. Anyway, if you like this kind of thing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and like this video and share it with some people who are up to seeing some old lady out digging and climbing and chasing and, you know, all that other stuff. I like doing this. I like the fact that I can still do this stuff. I am 58. I'm going to be 59 in a few months, and I feel good. And I do this because I want you to understand that if you're alive, you can still do stuff. So that's the reason I keep telling you to live until you die. Live. Don't just sit back and watch television. Don't just sit there and watch your life go by, or watch other people live their lives and stuff. You get up and live your life. This is it. That's all you got. And I don't care how old you are. If you can get up and do your life, then you need to do it. And that's what I'm really hoping that you'll do by watching me do these, watching me get out here and do this. I'm not very good at any of it, you know. I've been trying to learn this for the last few years, but not too much. You know, I wasn't raised this way. So I just pray that you do live until you die. And I pray that you understand that God gave you this one life and you need to be doing it. Like Jack Spirko says, what are you doing with your dash? And you go, what are you talking about? What are you doing with your dash? You got the date that you were born, and you got the date that you died. And that dash is everything in between. That's where you're on this earth. That's when you're doing stuff in your life, and that's all you got. So God bless, guys, and I'll see you next time.